This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, well, they really fell into it this week, didn't they? Find out what happens when you start mucking around the sewers. Yes, I know I've been talking about the Battles of Bestiary quite a bit. And this is it, though. This is it. This is the launch of the Battles of Bestiary on August 31st. The Battles of Bestiary will launch. In addition, we will have the monster part system. We will have the blue mage, the monster mage archetype. We will have the vestige hunter. We will have 114 brand new monsters, all of which are really, really cool. We'll have dragon ancestries, where you can play one of 40, that's right, 40 different dragons, maybe more, depending on stretch goals. And we will have the Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path, which I am going to make sure is one of the best, if not the best adventure path ever made. Ever. That's right. And how can I guarantee that? Well, I can't guarantee that, but I'm going to try really, really hard to make sure that this is the best one, period. And of course, you can find all of this at kickstarter.rollforcombat.com. And I tried to make it very reasonably priced for everyone. I'm using the same approximate pricing that Paizo uses, even though I am doing this for 5e. That's right, we're doing this for 5th edition and Pathfinder 2nd edition. It is all being written in Pathfinder 2nd edition. So, everything is going to be written specifically for Pathfinder 2nd edition, and then converted to 5e. Does that mean it's not going to be as good in 5e? No, it doesn't mean it's not going to be as good, but I know some of you out there play 5e. You don't all just play Pathfinder, and I know that happens. But now you'll be able to use this system for both games, Pathfinder and 5th edition. So a few more quick interesting tidbits about the Kickstarter. First of all, the books themselves. The Battles of Bestiary should be ready by November 2021. That's right. If you order it, as soon as I can get the backer kits out to everyone and people submit their orders, you will get the PDF right away. So you will be able to use the new monsters and use the monster part systems and the new archetypes and the new backgrounds and the new magic items this year as soon as humanly possible. So that is going to go out very, very soon. As for the Dragon Ancestries book, Mark is writing that as we speak. I'm going to try to get the PDF out to everyone by the end of the year. I am also having the artwork done, so I'm going to go as quickly as possible to try to get that one done by this year. Whether or not we'll make it, I'm not sure. It's going to be close, but we're going to try. And as for Jewel of the Indigo Isles, I just got, right before I recorded this, the first draft of the first adventure. And holy moly was it good. It was astounding, actually. I will say that, astounding. I really, really loved what Patrick wrote for me. And for those of you interested, there are 3 books, but it's all going to be in one massive volume. The first book, which I might have mentioned this, I don't remember, is Search for the Pirate's Pendant. That'll be levels 1 through 3, and that is going to be by Patrick Rennie. Then levels 4 through 6 by Ron Lundeen is going to be Voyage to Runaway Reef. And then levels 7 through 10, the final book by Linda Zayas Palmer, is going to be Battle at Barnacle Bay. So yeah, alliteration there, because guess what? Alliteration works. Don't believe me? Look to Marvel. Everyone loves alliteration. Don't ask why. It just is a thing. Anyhow, those are going to be the 3 books. The adventure is going to be amazing. And I'll tell you why it's going to be amazing, because the thing is, not that I don't like Paizo Adventure Paths. If anything, I love them. I have run about 1/3 of all of their adventure paths. They are limited in terms of size, word count, and they only have a limited amount of time to finish up their adventures. So I'm not going to say they're rushed, but sometimes they can be a little rushed. It's just the nature of the beast. I mean, how many times in your life have you just had to finish something in time for a deadline? The thing is, for these adventures, there is no word count. That's right. I gave them an approximate word count, but if they go over, that's fine. Whatever makes the adventure as good as possible. And when it comes to timing, again, I'm giving them general dates. A perfect example is the initial outline for the first adventure was supposed to be done a couple of days ago, and Patrick was rushing to get it done. And I said, don't worry about it. Just get it done when you feel it is ready, as long as, it's within a few days or so. And he took a few extra days, and those extra days just made it that much better. So that is hopefully going to be the secret of the success of this adventure path, is by giving my writers extra time and as many words as they need to write the adventure path that they want. It will come out fantastic. A perfect example of this is, quite frankly, the monster part system. When Mark originally gave me the monster part system, it was just the monster part system, and that's it. And it was okay. I mean, it was good. The basics were there. But he didn't have all the extras. He didn't have the archetypes. He didn't have the backgrounds. And he only had about half of the magic imbuements that is currently in the system. I went back to him and said, you know what, let's keep going. Let's just keep adding more and more. And before you know it, he doubled the size of what he was originally contracted to write for me. And the end result is fantastic. And that is how I'm approaching all of these projects. Dragon Ancestries book, same exact thing. First it was just going to be like 15 dragons, and then I found 25. And then I went back to Pathfinder First Edition. I said, there's a whole bunch of dragons in First Edition that we can include. And Mark's like, okay, I'll figure it out. And now we have every single dragon that has ever appeared in Pathfinder. And now we're even adding a few new ones. So who knows how big this thing will be? Maybe 40 dragons? Maybe 50? Who knows? But it's going to be big. And then finally, for those of you listening who haven't ordered yet, if you order in the first 48 hours, you get this really cool leather dice pouch. It looks like a scroll tube. It's made out of leather. It can hold 2 sets of dice. It unscrolls. You can roll your dice on top of it. It is awesome. I have it right in front of me. Also, we're going to have really cool vinyl monster stickers. I took some of the monsters and I converted them into sort of a cartoony anime style, and I made those into stickers. And at the highest tier, you can also get pins, metal hard enamel pins. I have one in my hand. I cannot stop playing with this thing. The quality is incredible. I mean, I've seen a lot of pins, and the quality of this pin is a 10 out of 10, maybe even 11 out of 10. I don't think I've actually seen a pin this nice. Even I'm stunned. I went to a whole bunch of pin makers to make sure I found the absolute best pin maker, and I got a whole bunch of samples, and this pin is just outstanding. Right now, there's going to be 5 pins in the highest tier, but depending upon stretch goals, that can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pins. Who knows? I'm just going to keep going. The pins are a little expensive, so, got to make sure we keep going here, but pins are going to be awesome. And then, of course, the highest tier, you will get a cheddar pin. That's right, Tuttle and Cheddar on a pin with glow-in-the-dark eyes, not sold anywhere, not an add-on, unique. It's a 2-inch pin. I might even redo it to make it bigger, maybe a 3-inch pin, but right now it's a 2-inch pin, and this thing has a lot of colors. It's really crazy. So only in the Kickstarter, nowhere else will be able to get that. In addition, the special edition Battles of Bestiary, you can only get in the Kickstarter, nowhere else. So once again, go to kickstarter.rollforcombat.com, check it out, and if you have any questions whatsoever, just hit me up on Discord, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you might have. As for this week's episode, I love episodes where they are going through filth. Why? Because, once again, this is something everyone can relate to. Sometimes when you're fighting dragons, can you really, relate to fighting a dragon? But can you relate going through filth and sewage? Okay, maybe not sewage, but everyone has gotten dirty. Everyone's had one of those days. So I just really love it when PCs are going through sewers and it's just disgusting, and they're fighting gross monsters, and it's just so much fun. I don't know why I get a visceral thrill out of these type of encounters, and this is a great week for those, because the bottom part of this dungeon, the top part was deadly, but the bottom part is just disgusting, absolutely revolting. And I gotta give it to Patrick, who really upped the disgusting factor in this entire dungeon. And believe it or not, it actually gets way worse than what you hear this week. Like, way worse. I don't know how he did it, but he was dialing 11 on the disgustometer when he wrote this thing. Or rather, he didn't really write it. He edited it, but it was all disgusting either way. Another fun week, let me tell you. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes are going to be very fast this week because I pretty much have been covering it in the beginning of every episode. Kickstarter. Just go to kickstarter.rollforcombat.com. It's going to go the entire month of September. If you have any questions, just come and visit me on discord.rollforcombat.com. Also, check out the Discord. I've reorganized the Discord. I took away channels that no one was using. I added some new ones. We also completely reorganized all the tables. They're running much faster now. And we put in a new role where you can just hide all the tables. If you go to the Roll for Combat Rolls channel, you can actually use what's called tunnel vision. You just click on this little magnifying glass icon, and that way it's going to hide all the tables that you're not involved with. And this is automatically, because a lot of people asked that if we could automatically hide all the tables on Roll for Combat so they can only see the ones that they're involved with. So we added that. And if there's anything else that you want added to the Discord channel, please just let me know. I am here to serve you, so you tell me and we will try to do it. And for those who don't know with the Discord channel, once again, just discord.rollforcombat.com, and you too can check out the many, many games and talk about Battles of Bestiary, or the podcast, or anything else you wish. Also, do check out rollforcombat.com because Jason's Secret of Magic article should be up by the time you listen to this. Because we had to hold the Secret of Magic review until September 1st when the book was actually released. I know there's been other reviews out there, but I have to say, Jason completely outdid himself. He really, really went into a lot of detail, way more detail than any of the other reviews I've seen by far. So once again, just go to rollforcombat.com and you will see Jason's review right there, right on the homepage. You can click on it, check out all the cool images, and hear Jason's incredibly detailed opinion of Secrets of Magic. And the next one, I presume, will be Guns and Gears, which is also going to be really cool, I'll tell you right now. And then finally, for those of you interested in helping out the channel and want to listen to us and chat with us, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com, and for as little as $5, you too can watch and listen and talk to us live whenever we record. Usually it's Sundays and Mondays. Those are the 2 days we record most often. And you two can just hang out, talk with us, whatever you want to do. It's a fun time had by all. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
All right, you ready?
Chris Beamer is playing Mang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
We're going to go south? Okay, yeah.
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
Mang goes south. Hold on, that was a big room.
Jeez, Mang.
Everyone go where they want to be. Dozens of alcoves are set into the eastern walls of this large burial chamber, which is divided by a flow of sewage coming from the north. The wastewater has pooled into the center of this room.
Okay, so we're walking in sewage.
Oh yeah, you're totally walking in sewage. So there's a very large room, and suddenly...
I'm getting out of the sewage. I'm making that a priority.
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
Oh no, what's this? Oh no!
One of my favorites.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
Is it Neo Autoclogs?
Yes, shit monsters. I
Atio.
love the sewage monsters.
Roll for combat!
As you enter the room, you have interrupted the evening meal as they are busy eating the garbage, but you have walked in on them as you see not one, not two, not three, but 4 Atioks.
Oh no.
There are Atioks everywhere, 4 of them. For those of you who don't remember, Atioks are large creatures that like to eat garbage, live in sewers. They're basically tentacle, mouth, and teeth. That's it. That's kind of what they are. Good news is they're also really slow, because Basil is up first, then Dougie, then Mang. Gomez is in the back. Basil, what are you going to do? You see a whole bunch of them. Yum, yum, yum. Although the very first thing you need
First
to do...
thing is going to be my free action for expeditious inspection.
Okay,
Figure
and
out
then
what I know about them.
while you do that, give me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
That ain't great.
A 14. So as soon as you walk into this room, you remember that, oh, yeah, Atiox, they are disgusting. And you smell just heaps of garbage and sewage and foulness coming off of them. You are sickened 1 because, it's disgusting. And the good news is they're not that tough. Like, these things just really aren't that hard to deal with. They can attack you with jaws, tentacles. You don't want them to grab you because they can constrict you.
Ugh.
You don't want them to bite you because then you can get the filth fever. Filth fever. And you can add
More
that
disease.
on top of the tick
You don't
fever.
get 2 in one night.
That's a lot of fevers. I got the fever. How about that one? Do I get that one?
Where's Dougie? Because you should be up here in the front. So
I'd love
And they're not
to
that
go.
fast. They're actually pretty slow. Oh, and they're immune to disease because they eat disease. Go.
Well, I'm going to pull out my bow,
Good idea.
and I'm going to shoot at number 2, because number 3 is actually too close.
Okay, number 2. All the way to the west. That one was sleeping. No, it wasn't. It was just eating something in the corner. All right, we're going to take the first one.
Why did that do to...
Okay,
I mean,
first attack. 25, you hit. Good job. 7 points of damage.
and I might as well do another attack. I mean, why not?
Ouch.
Or actually, you know what? I'm going to put up shield just because number 3 is fairly close.
Dougie, you're up. Give me a fortitude save as it stinks in here as they emerge from their fetid pools.
Can I delay my action till after Lomang?
Loma, give me a fortitude save as it stinks
no.
in here.
all right. That's more like it.
26.
Miss.
Lomang's like, I have smelled worse.
Way worse than the orc
Oh, he's-
encampments.
26 is successful. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he's like, I've smelled way worse than this, let me tell you.
Yep.
He's seen Dougie.
Now,
All right.
by the way, the one to the south of you literally has opal and refuge sticking to it. So if you're gonna punch it, you better watch out because you might get a little bit of poop on your hands.
No. Gomez, is your prestidigitation? You have enough of those to?
I'll do my best. I
Can you
think.
keep up?
I don't know.
Yeah, can you keep up between Lomang and Dougie?
I don't
You might have to
Wallowing in
forego
filth.
attacking and just cast that every round twice.
Yeah, Lomag, you're up.
All right. All right. Crane stance. First action. Second action. Let's get in
Press
there.
the button.
Oh yeah. Where's the button? Oh yeah. Crane stance on. Oh, I love it. All right. Good.
You need that sound.
I mean, it's probably gonna. I'm gonna go there. I'm hoping these other ones maybe
Go to the
can't reach.
north. North.
And I'm attacking this one that's to the south.
Yep.
Here we
Go
go,
get
Tony.
him, Tiger. 29.
There we go.
Boom. Lots of damage. Easily hit it.
Again.
24. Hit it again.
Hits it
13, 14
again.
points of damage.
And I am done. That's my turn.
Very easy to hit. You're like, okay, these things
Good.
are not
All
that
right.
tough.
All right.
Finish them.
Dougie,
Dougie,
give me a
fortitude.
fortitude save.
Wow.
30.
30. Nice.
Not only do you think it's not that bad, but after getting swarmed with ticks, you're like, this is actually a nice change of pace.
Yeah,
let me
this
tell
is
ya.
actually this will get the ticks away from me. Maybe if I get that disease, one disease will kill the other disease.
Dougie's like, it smells like Sharky's cooking.
I'm going to go there. I believe. How
North.
deep is the water? We've been traveling in it, so
It's not that deep. It's like,
Okay.
it's like a foot. I mean,
All
you
Looks
can-
like it
I'm
might
not
get
even
deeper
yeah.
over to the south.
I mean, it's a little deep, but I'm not making a difficult terrain or anything. You guys are just like wallowing through it.
okay.
And
So
then, it's not that deep.
right.
It's more for flavor.
Okay, so I'm going to move for my first action, and then for my next two, I'm going to double slice. So I believe main gauche is first.
Okay, you hit.
All right.
10 points.
And they are, if they're flat-footed, then...
They're not flat-footed.
Okay.
Well,
God
are they? Do you get that
Damn,
ability?
I roll a 1. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Well, you're a rogue. Are things flat-footed to you in the first round?
Yes, if they haven't moved, then they are flat-footed.
Well, then you do the extra 7 points of damage, so it is important that you remember how to play your character. So, 7 more points of damage, and you're done, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiok. Oh, yo. Yo. Oh, yo. Hey, Mang. Oh, Tiok.
Was that a double move?
So much for they're not fast.
Oh, that's 2 moves. It's 2 moves.
All right, so if it's attacking me, I'm going to do Crane Flutter. So my AC is 29.
Okay, here comes the Jaws. 24.
That is a miss. So I counter strike.
Nice.
Oh, you counter strike. You
Yep.
try to punch off the poop.
Yep.
Go poopy.
There we go. Nice.
25. You hit. 16 points of damage.
My kung fu.
There, that one's done. The one to the south. Well, this one doesn't have to go anywhere because you're right there. And it's saying something in its horrible language known as common. That's right.
It actually
They
speaks?
speak. Yes.
Really?
They
Wow.
speak. No take poop.
Jeez. I'm glad they speak now that I know what they want.
We're really not interested in the poop. Come on now.
I could leave you some.
No take poop. They're gonna Jaws Dougie. 17. Holy moly. That's a critical miss. It's not even a miss.
So its turn is over. Ding, 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 ding.
No, it's not. That's his first action. Second
Critical
action.
miss. I wish it did something.
Tentacle on Mang. 13.
That's a miss. Duck and weave.
Tentacle on Mang.
That's a hit. No, it's not.
They're all critical misses. You're like,
No,
these guys are easy. Okay, the farthest
here.
one, the one that has an arrow sticking out of it.
We're surrounded.
All right, that's one move action. Oh, it's next. Wow, you guys are really surrounded by these
Completely
things.
surrounded.
Just completely surrounded. All right, 1, 2, 3. I roll a 3. That is Dougie. It's going to try to bite Dougie.
Oh.
27.
That's a hit.
Okay, you're hit. He does 12 points of damage. You give me a fortitude save. Oh,
26.
not bad. You feel pretty good. You're feeling fine. Feeling
Shakes it
fine. The last one's trying to get in there. It's like, let me in. I want some of the offal. Gomez. That is a target-rich environment if I've ever seen one.
It
Look at that.
really is. It really
I mean,
is.
look at that. It's just a mass.
Light them up.
Oh my
It's
god!
awful.
Look at that! Look at that!
It's awful with awful. All right, I have to go. I have to go for the laughs. I'm gonna turn a hose on them and wash them off. I pull out a scroll of hydraulic push, and I'll go on the wounded one. I'll go on the wounded one on the bottom. Call forth a powerful blast of pressurized water that bludgeons the target and knocks it back. Make a ranged spell attack roll.
Just do one of your attacks that has a spell attack, like Burning Hands.
All right.
And
So produce flame, right? Produce flame.
Or Produce Flame, yeah, one of those. Well, guess what? Wow. 6d6 bludgeoning damage, and you push it back 10 feet.
Jeez.
So
Nice.
give me that roll. He's like, I will make you clean. It's like a fire hose of... Wow! 21
Wow.
points
Nice.
of damage.
That's a good roll.
Ouch! And then... Oh, look at that. He's moved backwards. He's getting pushed away. Help me.
I like it.
Help me. He's like... He's totally, fighting you on this. And you're done.
I don't know. Yeah.
Basil. Boy, there's a lot of them.
You ruined their flanking, which is
Oh,
great.
actually, Gomez, you also had to give me a fortitude save because it stinks. So give me
Ew.
a fortitude save. Forgot about that. You're fine. Gomez, of all the people, Gomez is like, not that bad. Really not that bad. I've smelled much worse.
Well, yeah, like where do I come from? I mean,
Yeah,
this is-
exactly.
In fact, this makes
Oh,
total
before
sense.
anything.
Used to this. It makes me homesick.
No, let's look at this. Gomez, totally fine. Lomang, totally fine. Dougie, totally fine. Basil,
Mr. Fancy Man is.
That's
getting
right.
sick, yeah.
That's right.
I took damage.
He's like, I'm talking about from the smell. You're not
Oh.
affected by the stink, but
Oh,
Fancy Man
okay.
is all like, ugh, it stinks down here. Why are we in a sewer? Okay, Basil, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to not use that voice for Basil.
Okay, this is Basil voice. I am prip and proper. You're up.
Did you bring your snuff, Basil?
All right, free action, drop my bow.
Woo! Bye bye, bow.
Action 1, draw my sword cane. Action
Yes.
2, devise a stratagem against
Oh,
the one
boy.
in front of me.
Number 2. Let's see. What did you roll? 25. Looking pretty good.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and attack with the sword cane.
Okay. Let's see what it does. The sword cane that has wounding on it now, no less. Holy moly!
Wow, look at that. Two of them.
I will take the first roll. So you do 15 points of damage on that guy.
Why is it doubling up all my rolls? That's like the third time it's done that. That's weird.
Could be you have it open another window, something like that. I'm not sure. So you hit it. You do the regular damage plus the sneak attack damage, and it is now bleeding. Oh, the wounding, the wounding. It's so sweet. You still got another action. Oh, no, you don't. You used
No, devise a
stratagem.
stratagem means I'm done, yeah.
Lomang, target rich environment. You
I
don't even know.
know.
There's so many to choose from.
I know. I kind of want to kill that one that's to the south, but then again, I get more attacks. So you know what? I'm going to stand my ground.
The one north of you is most wounded.
Yeah.
It looks
Well, the
like.
one to the south that he pushed away. But
Well, I can get that one and
Go for
the
that
other
one.
one. Yeah.
All right, I'll go to the one to the north. Flurry, let's do it. Actually, I'll key strike. Let's do key strike again. Focus my key.
On number 2.
Fists of fire on
Number
number
two?
2.
Okay.
Yep.
The one that Basil just hit, that's bleeding. Oh my god, these things are so easy to hit, but you rolled a 2.
Oh,
Does it hit? Does
jeez.
a 19 hit?
No.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Just barely missed.
Oh, God.
Well, it looks like you rolled twice.
Yeah, because I attacked again and I missed.
Oh, jeez. Well, I can move and attack at the same time, so that's good for
Well,
me to
let's
go
see.
after the one
You
on the
rolled
south.
a 2, and then you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
2 misses on the easiest creatures to hit. Good
All right,
job.
well, I got another attack.
Mm-hmm. You got one more. You got overconfident. You're like, I can take care of this. Oh,
Oh my god.
Well, that one was at -8, so, you know.
another 19. You have
right.
any more? Or are you
Nope,
done?
that's a complete whiff, and I'm done. Wow, that was bad.
That was bad. Dougie, you're up.
All right, I'm going to do a skirmish strike. I'm going to move,
Okay.
step, and
Yep.
hit the Ogtiog.
Wounded
And
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, number 3.
Number 3.
Rapier.
18, you missed. You
That's
guys
a
are
miss.
rolled a 2. You guys are rolling terrible. Come on.
All right, now I'm going to do.
It happened.
You know what? I'm just going to attack rapier number 2. I'm not going to even do fancy stuff. Oh god! And then now I roll a
Just
4,
You rolled a
Worse than
4.
and now rapier number 3.
Okay. Oh, guess what?
Jeez, 21.
You
That
hit.
hits. A 21 hits? Oh
Yes!
my god!
They're very easy
Oh,
to hit.
good. At least I hit for good damage too. 15. Nice. That was.
Oh, good. That's good.
Thank
That's key.
God. All right. So, Dougie's done. Jeez, I'm standing in the river watching a lot of misses.
I'm in a van down by the river. All right.
Eating
Let's
government
see.
cheese.
Yeah, let's see. So that was written by Bob Odenkirk, by the way.
You know, I'm watching him in Larry Sanders. He's in that. He's
in everything.
really young.
Okay, Atiok number 4 decides to go after Basil. That's right, Basil.
Number
That seems
4?
unnecessary.
Yes, it has a long reach. Tentacle strike. Go, go, gadget tentacle. 27. And
Yeah, that's a hit.
You do not have your shield up?
I did not have my shield up.
And you're sickened, so you have -1 to your AC, anyhow. And you take 8 points of damage. That's the first action. Not that bad. Second
It's not
action.
that bad.
It grabs you.
Oh,
Basil is grabbed.
It just does that, or does
Is that
it?
the poopy one? Or are they all poopy?
They're all the poopy one. And now
Well, not
you
the
got
one that we killed. That one got
all-
cleaned.
that's
That
true.
one
Now
got
you-
flushed.
Do you know how much silver this jacket cost me?
All right, give me.
it's the shapoopy one.
Yes. Now it's going to constrict you and squeeze you. Give me a fortitude save. Let's see if you can resist getting
We
squeezed.
know I'm so good at fortitude saves.
And you're gonna pop like a cork. 19. That ain't gonna do it. So you take 8 points of damage, and your coat is ruined. Number 2 is going. That's the one with the damage on it. Let's see who it's gonna hit. Let's do a 1d3.
Well, I'm burning my entire outfit after this.
4 does not count. 3. Dougie, that's you, Dougie.
Oh no.
Tentacle strike on Dougie. Oh,
Oh, no.
no!
Oh,
20
God.
points of damage.
Yeah, must be attacking Dougie.
Yep.
All right, we got
20
60
points
left.
of damage. It's grabbing you.
And I'm grabbed. Which number 3 did that?
Yes.
No.
Number 2 did it. Number 2
2 did that,
grabbed
okay.
yeah, you.
Oh, maybe it'll pull me onto dry land.
And
I'm
On
looking
top
at
of
silver
that-
linings
Yep.
already.
now give me a fortitude save as it's going to squeeze you.
Oh, look at that. A 30.
Guess what?
That's
You
a
completely
that's success.
Yeah, you completely resist the squeeze.
I
So
shrug it off.
You shrug it off. No damage
Shake it off.
whatsoever.
Shake it off.
Critical success.
Yeah, but I do
Critical
take
success.
the 20, right? Yeah.
Yo, the 20. you
Call
took.
Dougie
Yeah.
Taylor
yeah.
Swift because he shakes it off.
Shake, shake, shake it off. They're gonna squeeze you with their tentacles. You gotta shake, shake, shake it off.
Now the last one's in there, and the last one is going to do the only attack it can do, and that is. Actually, I'm gonna move that one off. It's going to attack Lomang with its tentacle because there's only
Wait.
one left.
-3. Actually, my AC is 29 as I do my flutter.
Okay. Up.
It misses.
Critical miss.
Count, and I can counter strike.
Are you 10? Can you hit something 10 feet away?
Yes.
Oh, really?
It's like magic.
Okay. Go right ahead. No way. Really?
Critical
Nice.
success.
Yes, you critically hit. 20 points
20
of damage.
damage.
Well, now it's going to try to tentacle strike you again because it's pissed. 12?
Negative.
How about a 15? You know what we
No.
call that in the biz? We call
no.
that a Lomang. Or we call that a beamer. We just call that the
In-
beamer.
In the viz.
In the biz, we call that a beamer when you roll really crappy 3 times in a row. Gomez, you're up.
Don't you have line attacks? This would be good for line attacks.
This whole dungeon just needs to die in fire.
It does.
Yeah,
Fireball.
it really does.
Oh, you're fireballing?
Again,
Are you, I presume
Fireballing
you're
in the
doing it
back
hit
to
just
get all
them.
them, and not any of
Or are you
us.
hitting
And
your good guys?
cleansing flame.
Don't
No.
it, Dougie?
Seth?
Don't hit me.
Seth, did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I presume you're making it so you only hit them, right?
Yeah. No, I heard that and acknowledged it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do some saves. Save for number 1. Here we go. Save for number 1. Critical failure.
Their success is
That's
there.
good.
That's
Save
good.
for number 2. Save for number 2. Ooh, I forgot his bleed. We'll do that in a second. Success. Save for number 4.
Critical.
Failure.
No, not critical.
No, it's not critical. All right, so number 1 takes, holy moly, is that 46 points of damage?
Huzzah.
Wow. Plus the bleed.
Did you say 4d6 or 46?
No, number 2 had the
46.
bleed.
46.
Forty-
You want to
46.
critically
Wow.
succeed a fireball. You don't want to critically fail a fireball.
Yeah.
I like how we have all, both ends of the spectrum in this session.
Yeah, you that one's almost dead. That one you hit so hard that there's like only small pieces of it left. So that one is nearly dead. The one that has the critical wound on it. Let's take care of the wound first. That's automatic. And it's bleeding and takes 6 points of damage.
Nice.
and then it automatically tries to recover from the bleed. It just gets to do that. It fails, so it's still bleeding, and it made its roll, so it takes half of 23 damage, which is 11. And then last but not least, we have the Otiok to the south, who just takes the 23 points of damage. That was a buffet of damage, Gomez.
Good turn.
That's like 80 plus damage. That's really good.
That was a lot of damage. They all look really bad. Gomez, do you do anything for an encore? You have one action left.
I do. I yell in common, "Let us pass, or you will die," and I try to demoralize them.
Wow. Can you do it to all of them or just one?
I think here. Hold on a second. No, I can. Let me see my bag of tricks on demoralize. I think I can.
Because you're pretty high level, but I think
Yeah,
it's
No, it's like if I have a discussion with them, I can group coerce. I'm not coercing them. I'm merely demoralizing.
Okay. All right. Give me. Just give me the intimidation check, I guess. Which one are you doing it on? Which one? Ooh, which one are you doing it on? That's pretty good.
If you're talking, Seth, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'll do that number 4. Number 4, the one that's on low Mang and W.
Demoralize. 36 critical success. Frightened 2. You scared the crap out of that guy. He is terrified of you. Literally, there's crap coming off of him. There's a lot of nastiness going on. Basil.
Seeing the success that Gomez had, I'm going to take one of the 4d6 fireballs off my necklace of fireballs and throw it to roughly the same spot.
Okay, first thing is you're grabbed. So to do that, you need to give me a DC 5 check to see if you can manipulate it.
Oh, you can do that.
What do you roll? A 5.
Wow.
Barely
Apparently
make
I cannot.
it. No, you can. 5 or higher is success. So you do make it. DC 5 means you have to roll a 5 or higher. So you rolled a 5.
Well, then I take one of the remaining fireballs off my necklace and throw it to roughly the same spot where Gomez dropped his.
Okay, so one action to pull it off and manipulate. It's actually the same. I think it's all the same. Okay, roll. Do you have a fireball? Or no, you do not have a fireball. What level fireball is that?
I think it's just the 4d6 damage, but
all right,
because the necklace had a 6d6 and 2 4d6.
Right, so just roll 46 and that will be the damage. So you would do 12 points, and let's see what your save is 23. So number 1 is going to go first for its save of 23. Failure. Number 2 is going to go. Failure. And number 4 is going to go. Critical failure. All right.
Oh, this is great. Wow, we are cleaning house.
1 dead.
Flushing down the offal.
It's really terrible, though. This is vermin, you know. It's like we're cleaning their It's like we're cleaning their sewers. It's like not.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's like we're doing great against the stuff that we shouldn't really even have to worry about.
Basil, you literally did 12 points of damage, 12 points of damage, 24 points of damage.
Nice 48 points.
Yeah, on Fireball, you didn't even think it was going to be that good. So I think you're done. So.
I mean, I theoretically would have an action left, but...
Okay, do you? I forget if it's...
one to manipulate the object, and...
How long does it take to cast the fireball? I can't believe that's one action.
Believe it or not, it's one action because it's
a magic item.
The sphere and then causing it to glow, and then you hurl it.
It's an alchemist fire, except it's a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, I'll just be done with my turn.
Low Mang.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do crane attack number 1 to the one to the north. Number 2.
Okay, number 2.
Oh, here we go. I rolled a low Mang.
Well, guess what? You rolled an 18. Normally completely miss, but because Gomez frightened it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You hit it.
Oh, wow.
Damn
if
straight.
it wasn't for the Gomez special, you would have totally missed.
So good.
But you hit for 12 points of damage.
Let's
Good
try
job.
this.
What was the
attack.
plus from frightened? Can I ask?
Oh my god. What the hell?
Well, that
Oh
one
my
doesn't
lord.
hit. A 16 doesn't hit. Well, he critically succeeded.
Are you
so-
rolling a D6 for your attacks?
I'm just pushing the
I think
button
that's
at
what
the
I've
top.
been rolling. Yeah.
I know.
Well, Gomez and Basil seem to be doing just fine. I don't know about you guys.
I noticed. All right, let me do my third attack at -8. Let's see if let's get lucky. And we got lucky. Look at that. Look at that. A crit. A crit.
Nice. Scratch an Octog. Yeah.
There we go. And now we got this, just the two of us to tank it. We're good.
There's one left. That's
And I'm
it.
done.
Dougie, you're grabbed. No, you're no longer grabbed because the one that was holding you is gone and it dies. That one's actually grabbing Basil, believe it or not, number 4. So that's it. You got one in front of you. It's nearly dead. What do you do?
All right. So we're going to do a double slice. Attack with the Mangosh. I'm going to pronounce that differently every time I attack. 27. Oh, wow. And that was all I needed. All right. Crazy.
Dang.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh.
Gomez. Oh wait,
I don't even know.
I was never hit again, so that's good. But
Once again.
I hate you
never
guys.
hit.
not only that, I got 2 attacks in on them missing me, which is such a good ability.
Jeez.
So good. Could you press the digitate me, please, first? Thank you.
I absolutely prestidigitate.
Thank
It's
you.
just such
We're
a pain
fancy.
in
We're
the-
very fancy.
We're city folk. Oh,
All right,
man.
since I don't have
went
to
down
heal or
to
meditate,
60.
I'll do a quick search of this area.
Yeah, you search through all the
I'll search
garbage.
their
and
lair
poop.
while these guys heal.
Yeah, that's a good job for you. We'll reserve that job for
Okay.
you all the time. So I'm going to heal up. Hand wave
Okay.
unless you have an
You
objection.
this area is quite big. It's quite disgusting. And tucked into the corner right over here, Lomang, you find several corpses mutilated beyond recognition.
Do they have gray cloaks?
You look a little closer. 2 of them appear to have been skin saws and have the same outfits that you're wearing, which, by the way, all your outfits are just covered in filth. And one of them, well, you don't see a gray cloak, but you see a badge on their chest. What's left of their chest. It's kind of inside the rib cage. You're gonna have to reach in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll reach in. I'll do a more detailed search, see if there's identification.
Sure, you reach in, and that is definitely a badge emblazoned with the insignia of the Grey Cloaks.
Yeah, that's sad.
Now, the 2 skin saws that were brutally eaten and ripped to shreds, you find some gear. Actually, the gear is fine. I mean, it's like kind of in them, but you see, you can recover short swords, which have magic on them.
Really?
Leather armor, daggers. You see a silver religious symbol of Norgarbur. 2 more of those skin saw masks that you love so much, and razors, war razors, which is their weapon of choice.
Isn't that a goblin weapon, a war razor?
War razor is
Nah, it's
war
a
razor
dog
is
cutter.
literally what they used to shave you with. That is a Sweeney Todd weapon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's like a straight razor? All right, so I guess we
It's
put
literally a
the
straight
valuable
razor.
stuff into the bag of holding, right? Hold on to the badge.
We can look at those swords while we're
You
healing.
might want to hold on to the holy symbol of Dorgerberg and enhance your costume. if you
That's
have
true. I'll put that on, I guess.
Okay, yes. There's 2 of them. There's 2 religious symbols of Norgarbur. Because there's 2 dead bodies here, so there's 2 of everything. 2 short swords,
Actually,
2 leather arms,
you know
2
what?
daggers,
I think
2
like
masks,
Gomez and
everything.
Basil probably should wear them because if they're gonna have to do any talking, like I'm not gonna do a lot of talking.
Sure, sure.
You'll be
Sure,
like
I'll
more
do it. I'll wear
authoritarian
one.
with that. Like in case they give you like the cockeye stink eye that like Conan got when he had.
I gotta say, the way we've been going, in my mood right now, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of talking. I'm in a killing mood. after all this.
Are you getting fed up with this? You've taken as much as you can take, and you can't take no more.
Yeah.
Many things must die. It's like,
Exactly.
You're like, oh, this place It's driving me crazy.
And what about to the south? Was there anything weird?
To the south? You can go to the south. Basil, I presume you spend a little time puking your brains out until you get rid of the sickness.
I would like to take a 10-minute meditation again. So I'm going to meditate.
Plenty of time.
Can you take Can you take a look to the south, maybe?
Well, while you're doing all that, I've got healing to do. I've got 30 points of healing, so that's probably like a half hour.
All right, so I'll meditate for 10 minutes, and then I'll explore the south. I'll jump over this. I won't even. I'll do a running jump over it. Boop.
You run to the south. This is an eating, sleeping, and defecating area.
Ugh.
There is just, it's just disgusting. This is your worst nightmare, even for you, Mang. You've seen some pretty gross things, but this is taking the cake. This is above and beyond. There's nothing of value over here. The only reason you even thought that the things that you were able to get off of those bodies is because they were really fresh.
Right.
Like a couple of days old at most.
Yeah, makes sense because that's the Grey Cloak. So all right, so nothing good in here, and I will jump back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And when everyone's ready, I'm ready.
What's to the north? Is that a opening or is that the?
Yeah, there's an opening to the north. If you go up.
Are we ready to roll?
Yeah, I guess we'll go when we're ready to roll.
Do you have a poop symbol on you, Dougie?
Yeah, that's my disease.
That's your disease. He's filled with disease and poop and God knows what.
I assume I have been prestidigitized.
Okay, Lo Mang. You go into this area. Give me a sec. Let me look this one up. Okay, so this is a continuation of the area to the south, and it looks like this is just part of the large mausoleum area. Obviously, to the north of you, it opens up into the chasm, and you see that bridge going back to, well, you know where you're going back to where you met that dude. Seems to all be looping around. Basil.
Oh, was this the swarm he was talking about?
No,
Well,
he said spiders. It was spiders.
So Basil sees something odd. Basil sees, and at first you didn't really recognize them, but now you kind of do.
Oh no!
You thought you saw mushrooms in this nook over here, but you kind of start seeing them move, and you realize that they are mushrooms that are moving, and they seem to be going up and down. What do you do?
They're the mushrooms from Fantasia.
Yeah.
I just kind of generally point them out and yell, watch out for those mushrooms. And I'm going to move back in case they like release spores or some shit like that.
Okay, so as you yell, look out for the mushrooms! And they look up at you and they're like, well, let's see, can anyone speak mushroom? Let's see. What
I
you
can speak
Elven.
not mushroom. Orc. I can
Elvens.
speak orc.
Elves can speak mushroom.
Well, they actually can speak common. So they look up at you and they say, "Oh, yeah, are you here? You're here. Are you going to pray? Are you going to pray with us? Oh, oh, oh!" And they're doing like a little chant, and they seem that's what they're doing when they're going up and down.
They are the
seem-
mushrooms from Fantasia.
They're chanting, and they seem to be worshiping something deep in the nook, further in. It's hard to see though. It's hard to see what they're worshiping.
I think we're gonna want whatever's there.
I want to diplomatize them. I tried to diplomatize, but if I want a diplomacy badge is like I am an expert in whatever it is that you're worshiping, and I go and I take a look.
Okay.
Whoa! All right.
Wow, Gomez is
I'm
manning up.
impressed. I'm very impressed.
Manning up.
You better make this diplomacy
I got-
roll like
every
a
couple
mofo.
episodes, I do this and I get my ass handed to me. So get ready to pull me out. Because,
All right. Let's
Alright.
see.
This is my gelatinous cube moment right here.
Yes, it is.
Dougie is changing his weapon to a giant hook so that he can get Gomez off the stage.
That's awesome.
Okay. So Gomez, once you move up, give me your diplomacy check.
All
To
right.
see how you do.
Plus of all my gear and gizmos.
Yeah, I'm giving it all to you.
Oh, nice.
32.
Nice.
They
Pretty good.
swarm you like the Ewoks swarm C-3PO.
Oh,
And they're like touching you. They're like, oh, yes, he understands. Yes, look. And you see in the corner, and you see this like, it's just like a ball. It's like a big ball of filth, of garbage. It looks like, you don't even know what it is. If there was such a thing in this world as a bag of garbage, like 10 feet wide, that's what this would be.
Would it be larger than an arm, this ball of garbage?
And then this bag starts to move.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there you go.
It's the mama tick thing, maybe.
No, it's much worse than that.
Roll for combat.
Oh no, Gomez, I don't like where you're standing.
Okay, let's see. Dougie, you're still there. Basil, you're up first, but you don't know any of this. All you see is fungi worshipping worshipping Gomez right now and seeming to be really friendly with him.
Then I guess I can't do anything, really.
Elite Fungus Leshy is just looking and says, oh, it moves! It comes to life! It likes you! It likes you! Dougie, you're up. They're super excited that it came to life. Like, they are so happy that Gomez brought it to life.
Yeah, because Gomez is flesh and blood and they're mushrooms and it wants flesh and blood, whatever it is.
Oh, God, what do I do? I'm going to... Jeez. God, do I delay till after... What is this thing?
It's going to be tricky because
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the order. I'm looking at the turn order. I can't actually see what's over there.
Not really, no.
No.
It's around the corner. You're kind of you got to go north a little to see it.
Well, all right.
It's deep in the nook. Deep.
All right. Well,
God damn, I'm way down on that initiative.
yeah. I honestly, I would delay till I'm gonna keep delaying because
Okay.
honestly, the way I would play the character is he's gonna delay until something hits the fan, a mushroom
Basil,
hits the fan, or
Yeah,
You'll
that
just
makes a lot of
delaying?
It's good.
Does everyone just delaying until
Yeah.
they get up to it? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh boy. Gomez sees it. Gomez sees.
I see it too, I think, right?
Yeah, the low man can see it too. A hulking frame made from flayed human skin. This looks very much like that skin stitch that you fought in the bank. The stitch skin that you fought in the bank, which is literally hundreds of corpses that were sewn together. Except this one is in the form of a spider. Oh, wait, I got a picture.
Oh, you picked a good combat to get involved in, Gomez. This
Oh,
is
boy.
a good one. It sounds like just
Okay,
know,
look
I
at the
haven't
picture. I want to hear reactions. That's the picture in handouts. What do you think?
It's horrible.
Maybe the picture is actually give him hope.
Oh, it's so weird. There's like faces on it and stuff.
Oh man, it is a it's like a stuffed animal, except stuffed with oh wow,
Death.
that's horrible.
Death.
Definitely.
It's like Hell's Build-A-Bear Workshop. Yay.
And the mushrooms worshiping these things. These are crazy mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to recruit those mushrooms. I'm gonna feed it a line of garbage like we've been slugging through, and see if I can recruit them. If I live that long.
Yeah, because you know what happens as soon as we attack that thing, freaking the mushrooms join in.
Yeah, I'm hoping I
Yeah.
can. I'm like my spin is gonna be. Yes, it is the mother. It sees you as its children, and like the mother spider is devoured by its children, and receives the vitality for them to carry forth. You are
Okay.
its children and must help us. We must rend it, and you must
Okay.
taste of it.
Well, for now, it's going to bite you with its 10-foot reach, with its spider fangs. And let's see, a 28. Does a 28 hit your 22 AC?
Oh boy, yeah.
15 points of damage. And give me a fortitude save as you feel poison
Is this
coursing
thing?
through
I'm
you.
guessing.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, stage 1 of the poison. Here we go. So, stage 1, you don't feel very good. In fact, you take 6 more points of damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
You're flat-footed, and you're clumsy 1. Now it does its second attack. That was only its first attack. It did move, though, and now it did one attack. Now it does another attack. You're flat-footed, so your AC is actually 2 below that. It hits you, 16 points of damage, and now give me another fortitude save.
This is getting better and better.
Oh,
That's
no.
a critical failure. So
Oh my
you
God.
take 5 points of damage, and you are flat-footed and clumsy 2. Dougie's up.
What does clumsy mean?
Clumsy's actually bad for him. Clumsy's pretty bad.
Delay until after me. Just delay until after me.
Okay, I will. I still plan a delaying it till after Gomez.
All right, Elite Fungus number 2 is excited as it sees that he's having you join him. Join him. Gomez is up.
All right.
You could maybe convince them to like go
Yeah,
away.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pull out all those stops. I've communed with the mother. I've communed. I know. I seek its purpose. I know its purpose. I know the spell. And I pull out my scroll of pest form and I turn myself into a spider. And then in spider form, I say to them, I know what it wants. We are its children. And like the spiders must devour the mother, we must devour it. It shows us the way by biting us. We must bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it and be redeemed. And I tried to diplomatize them into joining our side and
Nice.
attacking it.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you can. Well, okay. Well, you can. It's 1 action to pull out the scroll and 2 actions to cast it. I'll let you say all that, but realistically, that's all your actions just to do that. So.
All right, I was like, well then never mind the flourish about turning into a spider. Like I just pull out the scroll and I diplomatize them.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. I guess we'll find out. Dougie,
And I
you're
use
up.
that and I use that thing too. I use that. Do you want me to roll?
No, I'll take care of it. They were as high as they can be for you. They already loved you, so you don't have to roll anything. Dougie's up. We'll see
You're
what they
the
do.
prophet of their god now.
I don't know what I should do.
Maybe like grab him out of there.
Let's see. Is that an athletics? Let me see what I can do athletically.
Well, dude, I already said like bite it and devour it, so I say go house. Actually, like in this context, that'll back up my play.
Do I understand? Oh yeah, you're speaking common.
Right.
I see. The problem is I can't get to it. I can't attack it. I'm melee.
Yeah, there's no
that
room.
is an issue.
I really have a problem with all of this.
Maybe you could use your crossbow. Oh wait, I forgot.
Yeah, crossbows are useless. Yeah.
They're really not.
Now you know. Oh God. I don't. There's literally nothing that I can do in this situation. I am gonna. You know what? Look at athletics. I can grapple you. I can grapple you and pull you out. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a plus 17. I'm a master in athletics, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move here for 1 action, grapple you, and I assume you're willing, so I have no idea how Steve is going to handle this. Because I have shove. I have shove.
I know how it works.
Yeah,
You're not
okay,
the
so-
first one to do this,
okay.
so just do an athletics check.
All
This
right.
actually is pretty common.
Oh, so I roll this. Okay.
30.
30.
Yeah, I'll say you can move him out 5 feet. There you go.
All right. That would move. Athletics check. Can I do another one? Or can you not do that?
Well, you
that's-
did 1
That's
action.
probably
to-
2 actions. Yeah, I'm done then.
Hazel, you're up again.
Well, by now I can at least tell that something's going on.
Of course. You knew something was
So-
going on before.
There's something pretty dramatic going on.
Yeah, he's got
10.
bitten spider arm wounds.
15, 20, 25, sorry. 30. I'm going to pull out my bow, and I'm going to put an arrow in that thing. Let me check the distance really quick.
Yeah, it's 35.
Okay, so it's over 30 feet, so I don't take the penalty for volley.
Okay. Go, go, go.
Heartseeker. Let's do this.
Yep, you managed to hit it.
Wow, nice.
So 7.
Yeah, like I say, I don't get any of the deadly. I don't get any of the precision damage. So yay,
Yeah.
7 points.
Boom. One thing goes into it. I think you're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. The fungus leshies, they're all excited. They grab they grab their stuff and they come over here towards Gomez. At least one of them does. Lomang, you're up.
So they're not freaking out that we're attacking it, right? Yeah.
No. They're trusting Gomez. In fact, they're trusting what Gomez is doing is the right action, and they're hanging out with Gomez.
All right. So if I were to move, because I'm a little worried that Gomez is still in this too close. Like if I were to move here, grab Gomez, could I pull him more south?
Yeah, I mean, it'll use up your actions, but sure.
I will do that, and I'll move here, grab him, and move however much I can move him south.
All right, just do an athletics check.
Okay. I am a master at athletics.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to move him a lot. Let's see, natural 20. You can move him 10 feet, wherever you want. And you go with him.
All right, so I move the full 10 feet south.
Okay, that's only one action, so...
But so moving there, athletics checks, and to grab him and move is one.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Second action.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so,
the second action.
So
you still have a third action.
I'll move more south.
Okay.
Just to get you out of the way.
Another
Like,
athletics.
all right,
Just another.
Okay, hold on.
And, yep, you can move him 5 feet. That's not a great roll.
All right.
Everyone's dragging Gomez out of there.
And I'm done. Sorry, Gomez.
Oh wait! I have Goblin Scuttle, so I scuttle.
Why?
What's that mean?
Yeah, I could do if somebody when an ally ends adjacent to you, you can take a step as a reaction. So
Oh,
I
okay.
take a step.
Oh, well, you could have done that at my turn too.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
so it
either.
uses up my reaction, whichever.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the fungi are all following Gomez because they love.
That's good. You have your
Gomez.
personal guard now.
I know. And here comes the badness. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So it moves up. Oh, look at that. It's next to both Dougie and Basil. Who shall it attack? That's a Basil. All right, Basil. Fangs. 34. Basil, you were healed, so 19 points of damage, and give me a Fortitude save as you are bitten. 30. You are fine. It is done. Basil, you have some bad news as well. Your friend.
You mean aside from the fact that I'm separated from everyone else?
Oh, and also the ropers coming to life in the ceiling above you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so you might want to move out of there. Leshies are like, they're like goblin savior. Oh, by the way, on your turn, I forgot to do this. Gomez, give me a Fortitude save.
Huzzah! This is for poison.
Yes, the poison. Now that was round 1. Now we're going to round 2.
That's better.
29. Good news. You're up to stage 1 of the poison, so it's actually getting a little better. So you're only clumsy 1 now.
I
and
feel the
flat-footed.
blessing. I feel the blessing enter me.
And you
I am
take
assimilating the blessing.
You only take 1 point of damage.
Excellent.
Because out of a 1d10. How about that? Oh, wait. Sorry, Dougie, your turn. Sorry, Gomez, is your turn. A lot going on. All right, Gomez, is your turn. A lot of things over here. Got the roper coming in.
So much.
You got a
so
lot
much.
of stuff
All right.
going on.
Wait,
That roper might have to
Dougie,
die,
are you suffering negative effects from the disease yet?
Sure. No, not yet. No, I got a
Okay.
day. I got a whole day
good.
for that.
Okay,
yeah.
good. I'll wait. Because FYI, I actually have removed disease. FYI.
All right.
After
Yeah.
all
We got a
that.
whole day. We got a whole day.
Yeah.
After all that. Well, you're up. So what do you do?
I know. It's like, do I take care of myself, or do I try to take care of the creature, or
You take
do I
care of
try
the
to take
creature.
or
The
do I
creature
try to
can't
take care
even
of
reach you.
Basil? I have to ponder my options for 1 second. I have to do some measuring. All right. So first action, I extend spell. Second action, I cast haste on Basil.
Wow.
Basil, get the hell out of there.
Not something I expected to see.
That does eat up my remove disease, but I don't have to worry about it yet. So we can deal with it tomorrow.
Dougie's up.
I am going to skirmish strike. You know what? I'm going to move here. Yeah, and hit it with my rapier. 23.
And
No pluses, but I don't have minuses.
you miss.
All right, I'm going to attack again. Oh, this is a mess. All right, so
15 miss. What did you roll? I rolled a 7 and you rolled a 4. I think you're done.
yeah, no, I get one. I get to. I got a one.
Oh, because you
action.
skirmish strike. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep. Got one action left. What are you going to do?
I'm going to move here.
You're moving away. Wow.
Whoa!
Well, I want this
Basil.
thing to waste one of its movements to.
All right. Well, Basil's got haste on him, so you can use an extra action to attack or run. And you have long strider, so you can you
The
can be out of
fungus
the
is-
Quick
place.
in the condition.
But the fungus is not a friendly creature. I can't move through his square.
They seem to be friendly.
Well,
Yeah,
let me-
do they count as are they effectively
Guess you'll
allies
find
for
out.
sake
All
of-
right, I guess I'll try to find out. Since they're not attacking us. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, you move through a square. They seem to be friendly. Thanks to
25,
Gomez.
30.
Yep.
And then second move, I'll go down to there.
All the way down to the south.
We will call that my haste move.
Okay, so
Matters.
you still have 2 actions left.
Then I will devise a stratagem.
Oh boy. What does he got? 13, 28? Not bad.
And all right, have an arrow then.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a good
That's
roll.
the way to do it.
That's
All
a
right.
good roll.
Well, you hit with
It's teamwork.
you hit 15 points of damage. And can they be affected by
Precision.
precision? The answer is
Hell yeah, brother.
yes, they can. So 24 points of
24
damage.
points.
Woo!
Nice.
And
I am very glad he did not have an attack of opportunity.
yeah, you literally walked
Yeah,
right
yeah,
by him.
yeah.
These guys are swarming all over Gomez. Gomez, you have a little personal army of mushrooms.
I like
And-
them.
And Lomang, you're also in the mushroom swarm. What do you do?
This is what I do. Move up.
Okay.
Flurry.
Okay. 25. Hit, and you do a whopping 8
I know.
points
Do
of
I ever
damage.
not roll minimum damage? I mean, that's the funny thing.
You had a crit yesterday.
I did. There we
Oh,
go.
guess what? You hit again. Hey, look, 15. That's pretty good.
All right, that's it. And then I
Run away.
woo, run away. That's how we do.
Oh, God. No wonder.
Hit and run.
It's amazing. I had thought I had run far enough away,
You
but
did
I was
not.
wrong. I was wrong.
Actually,
I was wrong.
Monk is very fast.
Yeah, our
Skirmish
monk
strike.
who has the highest armor class is very fast. He will always be at the rear.
Always in the rear with the gear. All right.
I'm trying to avoid the roper.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The Skitter Stitch moves to the south, right near Gomez and Dougie, but decides instead to attack Dougie with its blade legs. This is a new attack. Haven't seen that one before. Misses with a 21 because I rolled a 4. And
Nice.
then we'll
Yes,
try to
that's a good thing.
blade leg you again. Misses.
Thank Goodness, that was
Rolls a
close.
23. Gomez, give me another fortitude save as the poison is flowing through you. You want to make this one. You all got hero points left. Don't forget.
Oh,
Yes,
hell
you
yeah.
are right.
Gomez, you're up. You're up. Roll that. Well, you're not up, but you roll
Hell
30.
yeah.
Guess what?
You're right.
The poison has left your
He has
system.
assimilated the
I have
body.
assimilated the body.
You
I have the power.
yep. And they all cheer. Yay! Yay, Gomez! Yay, Gomez! Yay, Gomez! Gomez, you're up, and you feel fine as a daisy.
The husk must be destroyed.
Come on, Gomez, let's take this guy
Don't
out.
forget about me.
How am I going to destroy
Whatever.
the husk? Burning
Whatever.
hand.
I hit it twice.
Uh-huh.
Burning hand.
Yeah.
It's a theme. Kill it with fire. Burning hand.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, I like it.
Here we
It's
go.
not gonna like
Remember to
hot
save
fire.
some fire for the flesh golem.
Okay, reflex save. Here we go. Reflex save. Fails.
Wow.
6 points of damage.
It's crappy damage.
Plus 5, because whoops, I did the wrong way.
Oh, it's vulnerable to fire.
Nice.
Oh, it's lucked into that. Nice.
It starts screaming as the flayed skin is popping, and spiders and vermin that are stuffed inside this thing. It is literally a pinata of dead insects and vermin. It's exploding, and there's fire popping everywhere. Good job, Gomez. It did not
Ew.
like fire.
Ew.
You're still up. That's only 2 actions.
Yes, you're right. Let's. It is time. Elemental toss.
All right.
Some more fire for it.
Wow, you're hanging in there. You're making look. You're
Yeah, I'm
making you look
hanging in
bad.
there.
Oh. You're
You're making
think
me look bad.
The
You're a
leshies,
bit late
the
for that,
leshies
Chris.
are making you look bad. The mushroom leshies are making you look
Lead
bad.
step. Where the hell is my elemental toss? Hold on. There it
I
is.
was expecting a move action.
Attack 25.
And that's fire.
Just
Oh!
25 damage.
25 damage. He hits it, and since it's fire, 30 points of damage.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
This thing is screaming. It's like just, and the heads are popping on.
It knows
All
his
right.
end has come.
And
We got
it's
a
and
double
the straw.
slice.
The straw inside of it is on fire. So
Witness
it's like
the
burning
glory.
from the inside. Dougie, you're up.
All right, I'm going to do a double slice, which takes 2 actions,
Well, critical miss ain't gonna do it.
and a
And a 23 ain't gonna do it. You
God, it is
missed by
just
one.
impossible. All right, now I'm
Everyone
going to
else
do a
seems to be doing
skirmish strike.
Okay.
This is a rapier 3 attack.
Okay, here we go. Oh!
Oh, a natural crit! Oh, a natural. That's what that feels like.
Yes.
Yep, it feels
I
good.
usually do my naturals on a knowledge
28?
checks.
28? Pretty good.
Yeah, 28. And to finish it, I will be. Oh, I was going to charge it, but dang,
Wait.
it was.
It's not done.
Oh, wait, what's that mean?
It takes its second form.
Oh.
It explodes as you kill it, and out from the inside erupts a spider swarm.
Oh,
You're
excellent.
Still up, Dougie.
Oh, I have my skirmish
More
strike.
swarms,
I'm
more
moving
swarms.
back for the rest of my skirmish strike. Okay, Gomez, let's get this sucker.
Okay, you go, Basil. Spider swarm.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
In that case, I pull the last fireball off my necklace, off the first necklace. We still have the second necklace. But I pull the last fireball off the first necklace and throw that at the spider swarm.
Okay.
So that's
Beautiful.
46.
Yep. Roll the damage.
Boom.
That's the wrong
Wait,
damage. 4d6, not 1d6. Try again. There you go. 13 points of damage. And I know the reflex is 23.
Nice.
Critical failure.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
The fireball
Oh, that's so good.
explodes.
That's 26. That's great. Oh no, it's vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, it's
so
vulnerable.
probably
Take
yeah.
that.
So 36 points of damage, and the
Oh,
spider
wow.
swarm is
Yes.
consumed in the ball of fire.
One-shotted.
Wow, that was. We're working like a team now, folks.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Thank God, Lomang, you are critical in that one.
Yep. It's a skirmishing hit and run attack. That's my new way.
And
Lomang, we're going to look at the all 22 footage of your performance later.
Yeah.
Check out
Yeah,
my body cam. And,
yeah, they're we're gonna be looking at the videotape.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
do a
watch the
little bit
film
of,
on this one.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Lomang, you might be sent to the bench.
Yeah.
The John Madden telestrator will be brought out.
After it's all said and done, after you've killed the skitter stitch, you kill the spider swarm. After Everything has disintegrated and burnt by fire. Inside of the skull of this massive creature, you see a armed size gem.
Awesome!
I
Sticking
knew
out.
it. Oh, that's great.
There we
Notice
go.
they used the gem to power the thing or something
That
like
is
that.
beautiful. Appraise, appraise, appraise.
All right, well,
No,
this
I'm
is probably going to be the same thing with the medallion. Yeah.
Is that
this cool
Roper
stuff.
actually there?
Yes.
Oh,
He
wow.
kind of was checking it out. It's like, hey, what's going on over here, guys?
Probably wants that gem.
And I was going to drop my bow, except I realized if I dropped my bow, the freaking roper would
Ooh,
take it.
we should send those fungus over to the Roper. He could decorate the ceiling with the fungus.
Oh, that's terrible.
I think
I
that
kind of like
Roper-
these little fungus guys.
I don't like this Roper.
The plan is coming together. It's all coming together. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
Hannibal.
I don't want to get optimistic, but we ought to be getting toward level 8
Dude,
at some point.
how are we not level 8? We have got to be 8.
I'm
Tell
doing
us.
the math right now.
Yeah,
Let's
you gotta
see.
tell us. We got to be into level 8.
Otiak Corner, Skitter, Stitch, Nook, Elite
Ghost,
Fungus,
Ghost.
Lushies.
Don't forget that secret door I found.
That's right.
You know what you know what you get for a secret door?
At least 100 experience.
You get Diddly Squat.
Oh, that's good.
776. You're almost
What
there.
about getting
What?
What about getting our ass kicked by the Cthulhu beast?
I thought we were close though before
Oh,
we
you're
even
right. You
played
actually
this.
get points for that. Let me see. What is
We helped kill an ochre jelly.
for getting your ass? You actually got that experience. You get 120 experience for surviving the Tyrokese, that thing. So yeah, you're up to 767 experience. You just need
How-
to
how much
find
more do
a
we need?
few more things
That
to kill.
Roper, the Roper is
Oh wait,
looking mighty good now.
do we get
The
experience? Do we get experience if we return the thing to the fountain and free the ghost girl?
Yes.
So, like, is it enough? Like, is that
You
is
don't
that
know. You're gonna
smart?
find out.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna. Don't
All right,
go
that,
too
that
far
means
with
it's not enough.
metagaming.
I was wondering because no, well, it's like if it because then we if it was enough to level,
not
then
happening this
mechanically,
session.
yeah,
It's
okay,
not
fine,
happening this
okay, good,
session.
all right, good.
But we may want to start working on our level 8 characters.
Start
really.
working on your level 8 characters. You're 3/4 of the way there, but you got experience for making friends with the fungi. You got experience for killing all this stuff. There's a lot here to kill, and you will get experience if you solve some of these quests. And now you
Right.
start solving some of these quests. But it is starting to
Nice.
come together. You're starting to
Right.
see the
And that's
fruition.
I see a theme. It sounds like they looted the dungeon for fixtures of power, like like there was spectral energy in the fountain, and so they took that to power one of their creatures. I think they did the same thing with the headless horseman's medallion. We'll probably find that in something.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. They probably took the bodies to make these things.
Yeah. That's what they seem to do. They seem to take bits and pieces. So it's not only bits and pieces of people; it's also bits and pieces of places.
Right.
And you even found, like, you were wondering how do they get by. You found 3 dead bodies. They don't all get by. That's the answer. You're like
Yeah.
they
They're
don't.
nuts.
They
They're
don't.
horrible.
Yeah, or they run really quick. So, but yeah, you're cleaning up the place one way or another. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
Yep, it's good because this place needs to be cleaned up.
And the funny thing is, you're still only halfway through this dungeon.
Wow.
Yeah, we
I like
do have
this.
it. We do have an issue on that because all my 3rd level slots are used.
You're only halfway through this part of. There's still the whole northern end.
We can
There's a
rest.
lot.
I think
There's a
can't we?
lot.
Yeah, we have to be able to rest. This is we've
Do whatever
done.
you want.
Yeah, that's gonna be coming up. I have 2 4th level slots that I can use for 3rd level slots.
By the way,
but,
you already
that's the
got
situation we're in.
experience from the Roper because you dealt with it. So killing it won't get you anything more.
And there's also the headless horseman.
It will give us
And-
satisfaction.
I will give you satisfaction.
Yeah, it'll
You-
make us feel all warm inside.
You do have if you survive the.
Oh, the tick swarm. Did you give us
yes,
experience for the ticks?
yes,
Okay.
Yes, I gave you everything.
I'm
It's not
betting
that
you.
much though.
I
because
bet you that there's something that the Roper has hanging that's worth something. I bet you.
Oh.
gotta be, right?
Yeah, but
Let's say.
it's way too high.
That roper
level
has
for
all
us.
sorts of stuff hanging on its ceiling. That
Yeah.
is,
Oh, so maybe it has the medallion.
it could have. You could have,
Oh God, that's so true.
it could have lots of things that we want.
That's true.
That roper
man,
is an annoyance.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we
if
should
we
draw it out.
like
Draw it out and draw it.
well, like if it's no longer an obstacle, like if we have a relationship with it, meaning it's not an like maybe we can diplomatize it and do trades and stuff and figure it out that way.
It seems like
It's a reasonable man.
it seems like it's only it's reasonable to a point. Like it wants stuff. Like if we give it stuff, it won't attack. Like that seems the nature of the relationship.
Right.
Not much further than that.
Well,
I mean, unless you want to unless you can talk to it and make it better.
Yeah, I get diploma.
he's a
I
role
get
player.
diplomacy.
He can character. He can charisma it up.
Right.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.